as President Donald Trump, his former lawyer insists, Mr. Trump knew making hush money payments during the 2016 presidential campaign was wrong. Speaking after he was sentenced to prison for campaign finance and fraud crimes, Michael Cohen told ABC News, "He directed me to make the payments. Nothing at the Trump organization was ever done unless it was run through Mr. Trump," he said. The president has denied ever asking Cohen to make illegal payments. "He was a lawyer and he is supposed to know the law," Mr. Trump tweeted on Thursday, suggesting Cohen had pleaded guilty to embarrass the president. "I never directed Michael Cohen to break the law. He was a lawyer and he is supposed to know the law. It is called advice of counsel, and a lawyer has great liability if a mistake is made. That is why they get paid, despite that many campaign finance lawyers have strongly." End of Twitter post by @real Donald Trump. Cohen
52
was sentenced to 3 years on Wednesday and must report to prison by 6 March. He admitted to lying to Congress, campaign finance violations, and tax evasion. In addition to the jail term, he was also ordered to forfeit nearly
$2 M1 米.
He is the first of Mr. Trump's inner circle to be jailed following special counsel Robert Mueller's investigation into alleged Russian meddling in the 2016 presidential election. He was asked in the ABC News interview about money paid to two women to keep quiet about alleged affairs with the presidential candidate. Mr. Trump was very concerned about how this would affect the election. Cohen said the purpose of the payments had been to help Trump and his campaign. He added, exclusive, Michael Cohen on press, Trump, the people of the United States of America, the people of the world, do not believe what he is saying. The man does not tell the truth, and it is sad that I should take responsibility for his dirty deeds.
https://Cohen.nkbmzlbpic
Twitter
com
KM End of Twitter post by @ABC People of the United States of America, people of the world, do not believe what he is saying. Cohen continued, the man does not tell the truth, and it is sad that I should take responsibility for his dirty deeds. The sentencing was related to two separate cases brought by the Southern District of New York and the Mueller investigation. Cohen pleaded guilty to campaign finance violations for his role in making hush money payments regarding the two women, porn actress Stormy Daniels and former Playboy model Karen McDougal. He confessed to making a
$130,000
payment to Ms. Daniels and arranging for a
$150,000
payment to Ms. McDougal. Prosecutors argued successfully that these payments amounted to illegal campaign contributions. Under US law, an individual donation cannot exceed
$2,700,000.
The payment to Ms. McDougal was made by American Media Incorporated Army, the parent company of the National Enquirer tabloid, to suppress her allegations of an affair with Mr. Trump. On Wednesday, the Department of Justice announced it had reached a deal with Army to avoid prosecution if the company admitted it made the
$150,000
payment in concert with a candidate, his presidential campaign, and to ensure that the woman did not publicize damaging allegations ahead of the 2016 election. Army has agreed to continue cooperating with investigators. Mr. Trump has acknowledged both payments were made despite denying having actual affairs, and has called them a private transaction unrelated to his election campaign. Cohen's other convictions, for tax evasion and bank fraud, are unrelated to the president. Cohen also admitted to making false statements to Congress about a property deal Mr. Trump was looking into in Moscow in the run-up to the 2016 2016 election, a decorated special forces soldier has been charged with an Afghan man's murder, which he reportedly admitted while applying for a job with the CIA. United States Army Green Beret Major Matthew Goldstein allegedly shot someone he described as a suspected Taliban bomb maker during his 2010 deployment. Matt Goldstein also subsequently spoke about the incident during an interview with Fox News. He denies the charge and maintains he did not violate rules of engagement. As Army Special Operations Command spokesman Lt. Lauren Hyman said in a statement, Major Matthew Goldstein, his immediate commander, has determined that sufficient evidence exists to warrant the preferral of charges against him. Matt Goldstein's lawyer, Phil Stackhouse, told us media he would be relentless in defending his client from the charges, which he was notified of on Thursday. Major Goldstein is a humble servant leader who saved countless lives, both American and Afghan, and has been recognized repeatedly for his valorous actions, Mr. Stackhouse said. He was a captain during his 2010 deployment, when his heroism won him a Silver Star. The Army Times reports the award was later upgraded to the Distinguished Service Cross, the nation's second highest award for valor. During the Battle of Margin, 2 Marines from Major Goldstein's unit were killed by a booby-trapped bomb. In 2011, he took a routine lie detector test during an interview process for a job with the CIA. He allegedly told interviewers that on 22 February 2010 he and another soldier had taken an alleged Taliban bomb maker off base, shot him, and buried his remains, reports NBC News. The admission led the Army Criminal Investigation Command to investigate Matt Goldstein in 2011. In April 2014, he got off with an official reprimand because of lack of evidence. 2 years later, Matt Goldstein spoke on a Fox News special report titled How We Fight about how he killed the suspected bomb maker. He told the anchor he shot the man because he was concerned he would kill Afghan informants if released. A congressman sided with Matt Goldstein, writing a letter to the Army Secretary to complain about the investigation. Duncan Hunter, a California Republican, called for an end to the retaliatory and vindictive inquiry into a distinguished and well-regarded Green Beret. Matt Goldstein had been placed on leave, but has been recalled to active duty. According to Army Times, he is charged with premeditated murder, which carries a possible death penalty. Spanish prosecutors have accused the pop singer Shakira of tax evasion, alleging that she owes payments of more than 14 million euros.
13米16美元3米
The complaint covers the period between 2012 and 2014, when prosecutors argue she was living in Spain while listing her official residence as elsewhere. People who spend more than 6 months a year in the country are considered residents for tax purposes. Sources close to Shakira have previously denied that she evaded tax. The sources not named said earlier this year that the star was living outside Spain during the relevant period, but prosecutors argue that Shakira was spending most of her time in the country with her partner, the FC Barcelona footballer Gerard Piqué, and only traveled abroad for professional commitments. The singer, whose fortune is reckoned to be more than $200 m, 176 meter, declared Spain to be her place of residence for tax purposes. In 2015, officials are seeking the unpaid tax bill from all of her global income, not just the income generated in Spain. A magistrate will now decide whether there is enough evidence for the star to face trial. In recent years, Spain has seen several high-profile court cases involving football stars accused of tax dodging. Real Madrid defender Marcelo Diarra admitted to tax fraud in September and accepted a 4-month suspended jail sentence. Under Spanish law, a 2-year sentence for a first offense can be served on probation, so he is unlikely to spend time in jail. Lionel Messi, Neymar, and Cristiano Ronaldo have also faced allegations of tax fraud. 11 people have died and dozens more have fallen ill after eating rice at a temple in India. Police say about 70 people have been admitted to hospital after eating the food following a ceremony in the southern state of Karnataka. A police spokesman told the BBC that 11 patients are in a critical condition. 2 people have reportedly been arrested following the incident.